She's worried. I was 7 the first time I came out here. My parents were fighting. My dad hit my mom.
I wish I could have been there for you.
I ran up here not knowing if he was going to kill her. He was drunk, and we'd gone to one of the neighbors for a barbecue. He thought some guy was coming on to my mom. That's what earned him the right to beat her up.
God, sometimes people are so stupid. Why is it that their egos are so far out of whack when they drink?
I found it under his bed last night. He would have wanted me to take it. Make a man out of you. Put hair on your chest.
No thanks. On all 3 counts.
Mom kicked him out that night. He went back to Sacramento, where we lived then. And Mom and I stayed here. I remember I started 3rd grade. Made several friends. Then my father came back. Had quit drinking. He said he was a changed man.
That must have been when he changed from bad to worse. Sorry.
Yeah. We moved back to Sacramento. For a while, things were great. Then he started drinking again. At first, not too much. Then it got bad. He'd grab me, throw me against the wall, tell me I'd never be a man. You won't amount to anything, you sorry piece of shit. I never knew what I did to cause him to do that to me.
It had nothing to do with you, Danny. Sometimes people get so twisted up in the head, they think if they destroy someone else, it'll make them look better. It only makes them look pathetic and small. For some reason, they never seem to get that.
I tried not to look at him, which made him mad. I tried to stand up to him, like I thought a man should, and that made him mad. I gave up, and that made him mad. Next morning, he'd be hungover, wondering why we weren't talking to him. He'd grab my mom, force her to the bedroom, hear him slap her around and call her names.
All us kids, the summer pack we used to call ourselves, we knew your father was abusive. My father told me to stay away from you and your family. But kids are funny, though. I didn't listen. You always seem to find your way back into the group. You were a loner, though. I remember that.
Why the hell is it that when somebody dies, all people remember is what a great so-and-so he was? I hated that asshole. Now I won't even get the chance to... You went and pulled this shit on us.
Danny, what happened anyway? Did you have a fight or what? I'm sorry I asked.
He left a note. It said, I'll see you in hell. Why would he think to do that? He'd already made living here hell for Mom and me. And he went and pulled that in the bedroom?
Danny, shouldn't we get out of here? This isn't safe.
Life isn't safe. I do this all the time. Just lie down and relax. It's the best rush I've ever had.
Danny, no! This is crazy! You've been tripping! Come on, let's go!
Megan, just keep your eyes open. Trust me.
Wow! That was so cool! That was so awesome! All of these years? How come you never brought the pack up here? God knows we found every other way possible to scare the hell out of our parents. Why haven't we ever done this before?
Whatever happened to Carlos Ramirez? You remember when we stole his dad's speedboat and took it around the cove?
Yeah.
My dad would have killed me. Carlos's dad said we had to clean up his yacht, and next time ask. He was so cool. You could tell he was really proud of Carlos for showing off in front of the girls.
Yeah, a little too proud if you ask me. If my kid did that, I'd ground him for months.
I always wished my father and I had that kind of close relationship. It's too late now.
You remember that day that Carlos was coming on to me and wasn't taking no for an answer?
Yeah,
You pushed him off for me.
that was my only fight. Bloody nose and all. Man, he was really tough.
That was the day I fell in love with you. You remember? You were my knight in shining armor.
Megan, I was a squeaky-voiced, pimply-faced, 13-year-old boy.
With a bloody nose for defending my honor.
Yeah. I had a huge crush on you. I always thought you liked Carlos, though.
No! I didn't like his dad either. Two peas in a pod those two were. Not at all my type. I go for the quiet, sweet, sensitive voice.
I always wonder who the travelers are as they pass overhead. Happy to be home or just running away from bad memories.
I think that when I look at houses. I wonder what that house is like on the inside. Are the people happy or angry or just too busy?
Your house was always more than fun. I really liked being there.
Yeah, I really am lucky. I look around at some of the other kids I go to school with and think how awful my life would be if I had to live in their world.
I hate God. I hate the church. I hate my father. I hate God!
Why do you hate God?
Mom took us to church in Sacramento. She tried to get help leaving my father. But they said they don't help families break apart, only help them stay together, and that my father was the head of the household. He sure as hell was the head of our household. He used to say this was his Lord and Savior. Get genie in a bottle.
Danny, if we ever had kids, what would you do differently? Would you be like your father?
Hell no! I'd never be like that bastard. I want my kids to love and respect me.
Well, we better get going. Your mom's gonna be super worried about you.
My kids will never see me drunk. You hear that, you son of a bitch? I won't be like you. I won't win this battle. You can't beat me. I won't let you.
Will somebody out there please pick up the white courtesy telephone? Is there anybody in this entire airport listening to me? No? No. Well, then I quit. Clarence can find his own damn uncle.